Welcome to Hogan, named after the famous Australian comedian. He was a bit of a legend. If you ever get a chance, just look up on YouTube the Paul Hogan Show. Not appropriate for these days, but quite the show. G'day everybody, and welcome. Welcome back to Manor Lords. I'm back from my trip to Melbourne. It was a long trip. And when I got in from the airport last night, I got a phone call from my boss, and we had an emergency call out. So I went straight from the airport, straight out to an emergency call out before I got to come home, which sucked a little bit. But it is what it is. I hope everybody's well. What are we doing? Well, we've got this little camp here, Woodcutter's Lodge, which is under construction, and that's going to be constructed soon. That's for our retinue, so it looks like they have somewhere to live, because I felt really sorry for him. And Noble thought that was a very noble cause and a wonderful idea. Thank you very much for that. Over here in Vegemite, what are we doing in Vegemite? Well, what have we got sheep-wise? We are starting to sell sheep off. We're getting quite the income, but we do have a big tax bill coming up. A very big tax bill coming up. We've got some new trees growing in here, which is fantastic. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Cutting across. Don't know. I'm wondering whether to put those crops back in or not, but at this point in time, it sort of doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. Are we getting spears over here? We've got no spears and no large shields now. When I was watching Noble's one of his episodes, a couple of episodes back, all of a sudden these pack stations started working really, really well. What are we doing? What am I doing wrong? What we got there? You're supposed to be taking large shields over, so you should really be doing that. Maybe we didn't have enough time to see if I wanted to see if this trade was going to work, where we're trading large shields, but we're not allowing foreign trade. So we're sort of trading them across to Hogan. So hopefully that helps. And spears as well. Well, you know what? We probably at this point in time want to only maintain 5 spears. So let's do that. Maybe that's my mistake. And 20 shields. So they really should start coming over, I think. They really should start coming over. Okay, so what my plan is... Oh, crap. What my plan is to monitor how this is going. In regards to, what have we got? We've got 3 families in here. In regards to having storehouse families doing stores and stuff, and Noble made a pretty good point the other day by turning off the ability for some of these places to actually run stores. What would they be? Are they selling off iron slabs? Are you selling off iron slabs? You're running a food stall. What the hell? What tomfoolery is that? Family owns a market stall. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave that as it is for now, which is perfectly fine. But it is very interesting. So what we want to do, there's a couple of things that we want to do. A new brewery is under construction. The cobbler's shop is working hard. We've got 4 families in the cobbler's shop, which is fantastic. They're making shoes. They have 38 storage. So helmets are going into helmets are actually going into these people's stores and stuff. Do we allow these guys to have a stall? Well. At the moment, nobody does. So let's turn that off, and we'll leave that off. And that should be actually going into our storage. Our granary, they can certainly make stalls, and there's obviously enough stalls for that at the moment, so that's perfectly fine. It's our storehouses and stuff like that that we've got to look at as well. We've got our main storehouse out here. They're storing a lot of shoes. They are storing a lot of shoes. We've got a lot of iron ore in there. We're making a lot of slabs in the bloomery, which is really, really good. How are we doing on food and stuff? 6 months and 9 months worth of fuel. I'm really happy with that at the moment. We're in July. We don't have any crops over here to worry about, so I think everything is running quite well out here. I'm not overly concerned with the way anything is going here. There's no malt. That's because we're waiting for malt to come over from. We're waiting for barley to come over from Hogan, which is where all the barley is stored at. We're receiving flour for firewood there. We're receiving charcoal for ale there, and charcoal for spears. Do I need to set another one of those up? Perhaps I do. Perhaps I do. What have we got in here? Over here we have these guys, and we're sending iron ore over and bringing leather back. How's our leather supply over here? It's significant. It's significant. Let's receive shoes, and we'll send iron ore over there because we need some shoes and stuff here. We need 10 level 3 homes, so we're going to need another type of food here as well. I don't think that I got to the point of... we've got a granary here, which is storing flour. What else did we put in here? Wheat, rye, honey, grain, and flour. That's good. That's good. We also unlocked... I believe we unlocked orchardry, which we did. So I think we built a really big house that was going to have an orchard in it. Didn't we? Did I build a big house that was going to have an orchard in it? I don't know. I don't know. This is what happens when you have to go away for work and you're away for 4 or 5 days, and then all of a sudden you don't know what is going on. It doesn't look like I did. That burgage plot there is under construction. Those two are. Maybe I was going to throw orchards in there, or maybe I just hadn't got to the point of building myself a large one. I'm kind of liking the layout of this town as well, which is pretty cool. I know that we were short on a little bit of money there as well for upgrading. So I think what we'll do is we'll upgrade that, but no, don't pause it, you silly man. So we were waiting on a little bit of money to upgrade one of the houses to an orchard, but it doesn't look like we could upgrade them to an orchard. It's not going to give us a massive amount of food in there, so we may be better off holding off on that for now. We always have so much food and so much, especially so much fuel in here, and we may be better. Kind of want a bigger burgage plot, don't we? If I pause these, because we do need new people coming in. If I pause these, that one there is done. Let's see if we can't build ourselves a larger one. Now, I also noticed when I was watching Noble today that one of his viewers, called Jane, I believe. There it is. I knew we were doing it. Let's do that as the highest priority. She was talking. She let him know, and he was talking about and explaining it that you're better off building plots for your vegetable plots and stuff, your burgage plots that you're going to have vegetables growing in. You're better off building those in an L shape. I'm not going to go through at this point in time and explain how he explained it, but next time we build a plot that's going to have vegetables in it, then I'm going to explain it because he explained it quite well. So that's awesome. Hogan now has family members joining more settlers, so we're definitely getting more people in. What I want to do is I want to have a look at what we've got. We've got barley fields, wheat, barley, wheat. That's fallow, that's fallow, that's fallow, that's fallow. We've got those two flax fields, and these two fields are going to become flax a little bit later on. So what we need to do now is, you guys have your little home yet? Oh, no, you're getting some stuff over here. Yeah, you've got your log there. Someone just needs to come over and build it for you. Lovely, lovely. I'll feel a whole lot better when they have a little camp. So anyway, distractions, Simi. So what I wanted to do was probably lay out some more fields out here. And we also need to lay out a new farm. So we need to decide what is the best location for the farm and what is the best location for different crops. Obviously, Emma is good everywhere. Flax, we can do flax down here. It's not super duper, but there's a really good flax area up here, which would be really good actually. Stonecutter's camp in Hogan is full. Barley, there's a tiny little spot down here. A tiny little field down here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a leaf out of Noble's book, and I'm going to throw a little road in there like that. And I'm going to try and build around where this field is. I did a pretty poor job of that, didn't I? There we go. Let's try that. Having roads for free is actually a really good idea. No, I think I'm going with the original. Dick. Oh my god. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I want to do that. And then what I want to do is run this over here like this. Because that's kind of more where it went. And this is his trick for laying out roads, because he's a smarty bum. Let's remove that. Let's throw that back over to there. And then what he does is he checks. He checks and kind of gets an idea of where the field is that he needs to build. So so in effect we need to go right through here like this and see how that goes, which is not too bad. So we could build a field in here, and we could do this field as we could actually do this field as a barley field over here. So it's kind of a little bit of a way to I know it's an unusual size field, but it's kind of a great way. He's been doing it since day one, but it's a great way to sort of lay out. He's far more accurate than I am with it, but it's a great way to lay out farm fields. So if we go in here now, oh no, and we go there to there to there and then to there, oh, like that, then that field is going to be fallow for this year, but it is going to be a barley field. And that seems to be the only place that we can actually make barley. Now I know that trees are a really tough thing, but this area here has flax. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. Out past that tree, from the middle of that tree down to that one. So from the middle of that one down to that one. And I'll build that so that we know where that is. I didn't want to do this because I was just going to embarrass myself, because I am not anywhere as good as what Noble is at this. So But anyway, here I am embarrassing myself. There around to there. So, yeah, okay. We can do that. There. Around to there. That's probably a little bit bad, but is what it is. And then straight through there as well. And at least it gives us a guideline. So it's actually a fantastic idea, sir. Well done. Well done. There we go. But he is a clever man, though. Don't tell him I said that. Straight through here. To about there. I probably messed that up completely, didn't I? No, that's not too bad. And then we'll go through to here. That'll show... You know what? I'm going to have to get rid of this now, aren't I? And that's going to get rid of that little section, but that's okay. We'll throw that back around there. Like so. Now, where does it go through here? That's the question. If we go into there, it runs through... It basically runs through there, doesn't it? So... I'm going to go through here. Kind of runs straight through the middle of all that and over to here. And then straight across to there. There we go. We do need to look at, in the very, very near future, the possibility of taking some more land over. So we're going to have to sort of keep that in mind as well. So what I might do is I might divide this into 2 fields by throwing a road straight down the center and trying to find that. And then throwing a couple of fields in. And as I said, this is a little bit of a waste, I know. Oh, crap myself then. This is a little bit of a waste, I know that. Go there. We'll go there. And we'll head in there like that. We'll build that one. We will also... It's a waste of trees. I know some people who would absolutely and utterly cringe at what I've done there. But it is what it is. So we'll build those 2 fields there. So that's going to stay fallow. That's going to stay fallow, but they will become flax. The rest of it is going to be emmer. So I probably want to throw a road through here like that. And I might throw that road out to here as well. And I'll bring a road through here. Just trying to kind of preempt what I'm going to do. We'll throw that road through there. And this area through here is going to be really, really good for our Emma as well. So, and this is for future expansion. We're not going to fire these up straight away, but we are in the future going to be putting in another farmyard, which I do think is probably going to go in here, I reckon. Probably in this corner. So if we were to build another farmhouse, where would we put it? If we put it there, we're wasting space. They're going to need to work those fields, and those fields. So they kind of almost need to be in some sort of central location to those fields, which could possibly be sitting over here, I think. I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to grab a road, and I'm going to take a road straight through there. And then I'm going to take a road out here like this. Just give it a little bit of a curve. Throw it in there and throw that in there. There's a little bit of wasted space for you in case you haven't had any lately. And then we're going to throw a field in here. And this field is going to be... That's 2.9 Morgans. That's huge. That's 1.2. That's a crazy shape. I'm going to I'm going to set it up as a 1 Morgan, or 1.2 will be fine. Crazy shape. And that one there will become, well, I wish I could see what this is. Royalty tax increase. It's gone from 333 to 336. So there we go. So that's going to be some more farm area. We will end up filling all of this as well. Most definitely. Do I want to throw a road through there? Yes, I think I can't. Do I want to throw a road around there? I think I do. And straight through to there. Actually, let's go to there. I want to have as many roads around my farm fields as I possibly can so that people can take shortcuts. And I don't think it's a waste. All right, lovely. What do we got here? We've got 95% on this and we've got 94% on that. So we're getting pretty bloody close. We're only at 56% there. And we're only at 29% there. So they were late. They were late. Yeah, they were very late. So hopefully we get a chance to bring those in. All right, lovely, lovely. All right, so that's that section here. I know that I'm not doing much over in Vegemite at the moment, but what I really want to do is I want to get this orchard happening. And are you going to store apples? Yes, you are. Lovely. Do we have people in there? Yes, we do. Even better. Okay, perfect. So they'll be gathering stuff and carting stuff around. Lovely. So that's been an interesting first 22 minutes, hasn't it? Trying to sort some of that stuff out. I'm actually happy with what's going on at the moment. Do we have any generic storage full? That's over here in the stonecutters camp, and they still haven't. Well, generic storage certainly is full. It's actually overflowing, in case you didn't know. Who is supposed to be carting stuff for that? I don't know. What are our resources like? We've got 45 timber and 74 planks in here. I think we might shut that pit down. And I think we might... We really don't want the Woodcutters Lodge to have a store. I think we might start stocking up on charcoal burning for now. So I'm going to throw 3 families into charcoal burning. And I'm going to throw... What are you dragging? You're dragging a big log. Big log. We've got the mining pit over here for clay, which we haven't used at the moment, and we've got 2 families sitting over here in the stonecutters pit. So I don't think they're going to be doing too much. What the hell are you all doing? You're transporting. Good. Are you transporting stone? Yes, you are. All right, get your butt into gear, guys. Get your butts into gear. All right, lovely. Here comes the storm. I was watching the Half-Wit Brit play his game, and he had a lot of houses get hit by lightning in a storm. So that was a bit nasty. And which reminds me, we really need to consider. We really need to consider getting some more wells in, and I think this spot here is... We've got a well there. Do we have a well over here? We kind of don't, do we? Wow, that's not very good. Yeah, we do. We've got one there. We don't have any wells down here from memory. We do have a well right there, just in case these houses go up. That's good. And Vegemite. What's going on over in Vegemite? Where are our wells over here? We've got a well there. We've got no wells. We've got a well there. We've got a well here, a well there, but nothing else. I think we might need to throw another one up here to be accessible by these houses here. So I'm going to throw a road in here. I'm going to throw that through to here, like so. And I'm going to throw another well in there. That's under houses. And that's right there. And I want that to... Not enough goods. Have we run out of York? Really? We've got an entire bloody timber industry working down here, don't we? Forester's hut. Oh, we haven't checked it for a while, have we? Woodcutter's Lodge, they're doing their thing. And these guys here have absolutely and utterly no logs. And throw another family in there, and I reckon that's because we haven't set up another spot for them to cut. So I'm going to set that up here, and hopefully they'll get some logs in. That's embarrassing, isn't it? That's very embarrassing. We've got 10 months worth of fuel though, so that's all right. So we could probably cut down on that, I think. What's that? That's a firewood stall, so we really need to get some food stalls down here as well. Now, while we've been doing this, has they've got their little camp. Let's stand them out there in front of their little camp, shall we? There we go. Happy chappies. All right, so what have we got over here now? No spears, no large shields. That's an issue. That's quite an issue. We haven't had any fires break out or anything, thankfully. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. All right. That's an issue. Why aren't they coming over? They should be... Whoa, that hit over there. A little bit too close for my liking. Berry deposits are done. Yeah, that's a little bit of a worry, isn't it? Definitely a little bit of a worry. Family requests more market stalls for the charcoal kiln. Well, technically you guys shouldn't really be doing a stall, so I don't care. There you go, because these guys over here are doing the... not these guys. We've got two people in there doing stalls, and the large storehouse with charcoal. They're doing stuff as well. We've got plenty of war bows over here. So, what have we got in our retinue? We did have, from Hogan, we did have an archer militia. And we do have a spear militia, so some are coming over here. Alright. We've got 27 shields over here, so they are coming over here, and that's the mistake that I was making. Alright, cool. Polearm militia, we still don't have enough there, so it's going to be interesting. Right. We need to have a look at what our smithy is making over here. And our blacksmith is over here. Right there. What are you making at the moment? Making spears. Yep, to send more spears over. How many spears do we have? We've got 40 spears. I think we need to make more polearms, thank you. There we go. And I think that the carpenter, because of the amount of shields that we have, I think our carpenter... what are you making at the moment? You're just continuing to make helmets. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Where was our carpenter? He was over here, wasn't he? Joiner's shop and Fletcher's shop. The Fletcher's shop is disabled. The joiner's shop can start making wooden parts, because wooden parts are quite a good thing to trade, which is really, really good. Right, has this plot over here been finished, by the way? It hasn't been finished yet. Now I've set this as it has been finished. You're becoming an orchard. There we go. And you're also going to be upgraded as a priority. Yep. Cool. Okay, so we're going to have our first orchard, which I'm actually pretty excited about. It's going to take 3 years for that to actually for that to mature, isn't it? Field of wheat. We're at 99% there, and we're at 98% there, so we're very, very close to getting those done as well. Fantastic. Things are going quite well in all things considered. All things considered, seeing as how we had a very bad start with all of these lands being taken over. So where are we going to concentrate our efforts? Because I'm seriously considering now setting up an army to fight against him and to take these lands. Now, I don't know, and somebody might know this. If I was to go in here to claim a province, then he would send troops out to dispute that claim. Once I've fought the troops and killed off his troops, if I succeed in killing off the troops, will he continue then to be sending armies out to my areas, or will he just leave it at that and disappear for a while until I take the next one? I don't know. I don't know, but if any of you guys know, let me know. That would be fantastic. I don't know what region I would want to take. That's a non-stop clay deposit. That's a non-stop clay deposit. That's a non-stop iron. That's a non-stop clay and stone. So probably this area here, I would say, would be the next one that we will take. We'll have to see how that goes. Now, are we getting some logs here, please? So we've got 4 aside for construction there. And no surplus. Right, that's very, very interesting. All right. Do these guys have livestock assigned to them? Yes, they do. Right, that's fine. So they are chopping stuff down. Lovely. Family members join one of the settlers. That means our bloody tax is going to go up, isn't it? Doesn't it? All right. That's good. So the next thing that we wanted to build over here was we wanted to set up a manor over here. That one's being done to level 3, and I wanted to set a manor up over in this area here. I think this was the area that was going to be set up in. So what's it going to cost to set up our manor? We have enough stuff. All we need to do is get to small village. Next settlement level is medium town, so we do need to start upgrading stuff. We've got enough builders and enough goods to start upgrading all of this stuff. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start upgrading this stuff and see if we can get to the next level. Large granary, burgage plot. That's a level 3 under construction. You can go to level 3. You can go to level 3. Because we are bringing stuff across. Is the communal oven in operation? Yes, it is. Let's maybe throw another family in there for now. You are level 2. You can go to level 3 as well. You can go to level 3. How many have we got going to level 3 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many extra do we need? We need 1 more to go to level 3 as well. which is fine. And I think it's going to be these guys here. While we've got the goods, let's do it, shall we? Right, lovely, lovely. So, no spears, no large shields. Everybody's got their large shields and stuff. We're still at 5, so we've still had nothing else come over here at all. So, we need to keep that in, we need to keep our eye on that. We are at 99% and we are at 100% here. Let's force early harvest and let's get 2 families into there, 3 families into there, and that'll leave 2 families building and doing all those upgrades. Lovely. So we're going to have some barley coming in, 2 fields of barley. We're still a ways off there, and we're still a ways off there, and we're still a ways off there, which is going to also give these guys, let's take them out because we don't need them anymore, or well, we don't need them at the moment because we've got flour in there, but we don't have any more wheat in there to turn into flour, so that's fine. All right, lovely, lovely. Are we going to consider building ourselves another pack station? We shouldn't really be having to do that. The pack station should be working. And these trading posts should be bloody working as well. Like, aren't we supposed to be bringing... Let's see if we can import. And let's import until we've got 20 surplus. And let's import these as well until we have 10 surplus. Right. I don't think we have to. I really don't believe that we have to establish a trade route. Because that's for a dedicated free merchant. Does that mean that they'll come and buy from here and take over and sell over there? Or does that mean... I don't know. But I do believe... You tell your workers to only trade between the regions on the map and ignore trade points and free merchants. So that should be okay. Let's also import some helmets because we are getting a lot of helmets being made. And let's keep a surplus of 20 helmets in here as well. Lovely. Lovely. Let's also import gambesons and we'll keep a surplus of 5 gambesons. Yeah, because I'm hoping that over in Vegemite, because we have started making those at the tailor, that we actually do have gambesons. So let's have a look. None there, none there, none there. No, we don't at the moment. So, right. Which is fine because we have a tailor's shop right there. And I think to make gambesons, we should be doing it. We should be doing it. 2 linen. Are we making linen? Are we making linen? I don't think we're making linen. I think that I may have made a mistake. A weaver's workshop. We do have a weaver's workshop here somewhere, don't we? Blacksmith, armourers, burgage plot, dyers. We've got the dyer's workshop. They're making dye. Maybe we don't. Tannery. Oh, I don't think we do. I don't think we have a weaver's workshop. I think we're... Simi, bad move, mate. Bad move. I'm going to put this over here and these guys can be right next door to each other. Slightly offset maybe. Like so. And let's do that as a very high priority. And no, you can't sell linen. Or can you? No, you can't. Right, have these guys... We don't have any people working in here making dye yet. Because that's how we're going to make our cloaks. But that's fine. We're getting plenty of sheep out of here. Our livestock trader is trading sheep, and we're keeping a six surplus on the sheep. I think we probably should keep more. I think we probably should keep at least 10. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we need the wool off the mature sheep. I don't think you can get wool off of the lambs. So that's going to be a thing, isn't it? There's really nothing else that we can do here. We've got our servants. We could probably increase that to 2% to bring up our influence a little bit. So we'll do that. That's fine. Lovely. And over here we probably, well, we can't until we have a manor, can we? Do we need anybody in here anymore? No. Let's take everybody out of there because we've got rid of the... There we go. We did have 4 villagers die in that big battle. Well, that's sad, isn't it? That's very sad. So we've got all these upgrades happening. That's fantastic. Once they're all done, then we're going to have 10. We're going to have 10 of those. What we do need to do, though, is we need to upgrade some other ones to level 2. And that's a level 2. That's a level 1. Let's upgrade that to level 2. That's a level 1. Let's upgrade that to level 2. There will be another 2, which will take it to 9. So we really need one more level 2 home, don't we? That's a level 2. That's a level... There we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. Did I put anybody in the smithy? What were we going to build? What were we going to make in the smithy? Tools. Okay. It's going to be time to... Oh, no. Nope. They're doing a good job there. Let's go into there. That should be at 100%. Let's force early harvest on that now. And this one has been harvested. Let's turn off that. It's being ploughed at the moment. I don't know why the ox isn't out ploughing, because we do definitely have... We do. He's going back to rest. Threshing priority is high. Let's keep that at that. We can actually have 2 permanent livestock in here. That's probably worth doing actually at some point in time. So there you go. We have stuff. We have stuff, guys, being harvested, which is good. And we're in September. That's going to be a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Let's pause for a sec. Let's pause for a sec. Let's get... full families in here. We're in September. We really need to start harvesting these. Let's force the early harvest on that. And let's, they're at 35%. We're only going to get 18 out of that. What are you? You're only at 30%. And they're not, they can probably stay over winter, I reckon. All right, let's get some families in there, and we'll get that harvested. I'm glad that I noticed that. So what we'll do is we'll wait until hopefully they've finished harvesting these, and these will actually. So that's 64%. So we're definitely going to do that. And that one there, oh yeah, because they were late crops, weren't they? So I think maybe we should set them up, but we'll But what we'll do is we'll keep our eye on how they go here, and we'll probably get them to do that. In regards to fertility, what's our fertility like now? We're still good on Emma here. That's good. We're still good on barley in there. Flax is going to be good in there, so that's going to be flax for next year. In fact, what we'll do is we'll set that up for flax now, and we'll set that one up for flax now, because that really needs to be planted now, doesn't it? So Emma-wise, we can still do these 3 fields in Emma, which is good, and probably do this field in flax, I think, and maybe this field in flax. Let's get that set up for. No, we don't want to do flax. I want to do barley. This barley will grow at 83% on that one. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it at that for now. So this field is going to be... Well, that field actually should be Emma, but it's too late, isn't it? Let's go there. They're still harvesting that. So once they've harvested that, we'll change that across to Emma as well. Okay. And barley wise, probably these 3 fields can go in barley. This field here can probably go in into Emma as well. That's got like 100% fertility there, which is actually really, really good. What have you got? You are going to be... Well, they still haven't finished doing it, have they? No. Oh, there we go. She's nearly finished. That's it. They're done. You are going to be wheat this time. Lovely. And they're over here doing the wheat field here. And you next time are going to be barley. So we'll have 3 fields of barley. We'll have 3 fields, 4 fields of wheat. What are you sitting at? Growth 40%. Let's just harvest you as well. And we'll hopefully 36%, 30%. Yeah, that was definitely due to yeah, definitely barley in there. That was definitely due to they were late. We actually sowed those fields late, so that's not helping. Okay, but lovely it is. So this one's going to be barley. As soon as they poke that last little bit out of the corner there, you are going to be... Is there another? Oh, no, there's another chunk there. Hopefully they're going to pick up that chunk. Come on, somebody go and pick up that chunk. Peasants. Peasants. Oh, they're going over. Oh, yeah, he's going over. At least somebody's going to do it. Right. Now, that should be okay, shouldn't it? Is there another piece that's missing? Oh, there is another piece that's missing. Look, that little piece in the bloody corner there. Could burn that field, couldn't we? I've never seen a field get burnt. Should we give it a go? Or will that only burn when there's crop on there? Interesting. Interesting. So we've got you set up for wheat. That's good. We've got you set up for wheat, which is good. Got you set up for wheat, which is good. Whoop. Save, save. And you are going to be... You're going to remain barley. You are going to be changed to wheat. And if somebody bloody comes over here and does that, field there, we're going to change you to barley as well. Okay, there you go. There you go, and we'll leave these other fields fallow for now, and once our farmhouse has been built out here, that's when we're going to hit that. So they're coming down and harvesting that as well. That's got force early harvest, but it's that tiny little bit down here that's a problem. And because they haven't harvested that yet, I can't change it to barley, which I need to do before such time. Sorry, I was having a sip of coffee, okay? Before they actually oh yeah. Well, they should actually be picking that up, shouldn't they? Livestock. Advanced. How much livestock do we have? Here. Let's assign another one to here. Absolutely. So we're getting some good crops in anyway. So that's handy. And we're going to need those. We're going to need those oxen to plough these fields and to pick up this stuff that's. It just happens to be raining, doesn't it? It just happens to be raining. Has anybody picked that up? Yes, they have. You're going to barley. Beautiful. And you are going to remain fallow. And you are going to remain fallow as well. All right. Cool. You are going to barley. Beautiful. So as soon as they get this field done as well as this field, then we will change those around. So we've just got to keep our eye on them now, which is perfectly fine. Let's pop in and say hello to our peasants, shall we? I haven't watched them doing their harvesting and stuff. Nice sickle. Oh my goodness. Did I really say that? So they're out here chopping it all over. Look, yep, they're definitely doing it. Don't leave one piece in here, you idiots. Don't leave one piece in here. We need oxen. We need both of our oxen to ox to be out here. All right, you're going to remain barley. So you're going to remain barley. You're set to barley, and you are going to change to barley. Let's pin that one over here so that we can see. No, it should have happened. I think it should have happened, shouldn't it? Maybe it doesn't update. It doesn't update. You're going to barley now. Thank you very much. All right, lovely. And I think this one here is going to stay at wheat, isn't it? But we'll wait and see what happens when it's been harvested, because when it's been harvested, that might be when the crops actually, when the ground deteriorates after the harvest. So it may change for us on that. It may change. So, but we'll see how we go. Right. You are going to be fallow. And you, as soon as you are done, that's already set to flax. That's already set to flax. And as soon as you are done, which should be very, very soon, right now, you are going to remain fallow as well. All right, so we'll turn those fields around, because I don't think these fields can be burnt now, can they? It's only when you have crop in them that they can be burnt. So, right, barley, barley, wheat, 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 fallow, fallow, wheat, and barley. Beautiful. All right, well, that's it. That's what I'm going to leave it here for this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am greatly enjoying playing this. We have roof tiles Yes, we do. Wooden parts. Greatly enjoying this still. And I always look forward to getting into it and playing. So that's awesome. All that's going up. Our firewood and our charcoal's doing well. Our food is doing well other than meat. And we're not doing too bad on that stuff. The only thing that is an issue is something. The trade. Getting items between towns is proving to be quite difficult for me. And as I said, Nobles, his took off. His just absolutely and utterly took off. Unfortunately, mine hasn't. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Let's go and take that chunk out. I think that our stone camp now is probably going to be drained. It is. So what we could do is we can take the families out of there now. We can have that stuff picked up by our storage people, which is the large storehouse. Let's throw another family in there. And should we throw another family in there? Not at this point in time, no. Okay, cool. Because we are going to need a family out here in the windmill, but not until we have threshing done. Is this field finished? This field is going to remain barley. Not until we have threshing done, and that's what we need. We need this stuff threshed, so... All right, lovely. That is it, guys. Stuff is happening here in Hogan, and stuff is always happening over in Vegemite because who doesn't? Burgage plot level 3 has been done. That's really cool. Has this been upgraded yet? This needs to be the highest. It is the highest priority. They've already got the trees in. Look at that. They've already got the orchard trees in. Fantastic. Bye, guys. Bye.